Oh, man. Hey, what's up, man? I'm good. All right, so that's the commissioner. I come with the next crime plan now for control the murder rate we're going in St. James. I'm going to take a closer look on all of them little crime plan, yeah? Over there. Few little years. You know, this is the last, this is the latest what the matter about now, you know, like a SWAT team, like a 200 team where, you know, go up in a... I make the commissioner talk himself, because I know, you know, I just want to quote what he say. And then I could dissect what he say, you know. So I could read this. And matter of fact, we're going to play back a footage where them themselves attack when they go up in the news station, $5 million station. See? And go on your GuGu GaGa say. And then we're going to give them our input. Because we have to give them input too, you know. Give the government input and tell them, you know. We have to talk to them. You know, just... We don't just get away. If something that sound too right, we just tell them, say, no, but it's not going to work that way. They want to do it that way, yeah, man, and them thing there. See? And it's like, the government can't take criticism. And I said, go. When you get elected to serve the country, you know. And you have people with vision and you have some without vision. And when them not have the vision and them tell you something and you know, say, boy, and it's not going to work. I tell them, say, but we have to tell you, it's not going to work. When you try this over the years and it not work. Do it that way, yeah. Do this, make it start and get some employment. Too much of them Chinese, I get the people them working in Jamaica. The first thing you do, you look after your people them first. Every country look about them people first. With them job creation and all kind of little things. They can't have so much, even the construction where you hear say China over 2,000 of them are work. Impossible enough for them country. Me one person I tell me, one person was right and I say, you know, enough people there are US. The US and China are two different countries, number one. My daughter born in US. Me have niece, me have, you know, cousins and things. I can't tell you about US for ever since. Me in a UK, me have sister born in UK. Me have nieces, me have sister them, me have niece, nephew, grandniece, grandnephew, all kind of things. Me have daughter and son born in Canada and US. And you see? So what family, even Harris, even the vice president, you get chances. How much a week can show in a China reach a vice president level, one party, and you don't dare cross it neither. Me say if you even think about the next, like how they have the Muslim, them gonna go look it up. Yeah? Them say them last, so them are reductionate them. Yeah, them say them sick, so them put them in a camp like a Nazi camp. Right now, much thousands of them and them are, you know, retrain them out for think and everything. We don't know all these things. Now you can't compare a little country to them big country that have much people. Have 1.8 billion people, how much is Jamaican in there? We have 3 million, how much is Chinese? First time Chinese. We not talk Jamaican, you can have Jamaican Chinese for centuries. We in the country, if you look at them and say, okay, they might come from that and that and that and that. But them want to tell us, say, hey, at the motherland, how much? If you hear Chinese style, we can go on, you can't stay there. That's what them do with Africa. Dig them and dig down, them won't go on silent, so about them are silent, them more terrible than anything else. That me I tell you now. Let me just run through this. We're not in a foolishness. We're going to parlor. Up, man. Alright, so this is where they them have come with now. When you think it will work, this is where the commissioner Major GuGu GaGa and this them have come with special police squad to go after Mobay criminals. Right? So we're playing to you know. Up bands. Montego Bay, St. James, Kingston, Commissioner of Police, Major General GuGu GaGa Anderson, has announced plans to establish a specialized police unit as specially trained officers to respond to violent crime in St. James. Special trained officers. Well, so long them I take for train, right? All right. The police commissioner did not provide the timeline for the establishment of the special police unit, however, but reveal that it will be based in Montego Hills in the parish. Right? Earlier plans for specialized operation West Unit, he said, were interrupted by the novel coronavirus. But I know back on the table, it is a process of getting perhaps 200 or 250 specially trained police officers. You know, so not about no soldier, right? Officers, right? Similar to what is in Kingston, similar to what person saw probably and social media in Oakland. Our SWAT team here in St. James. So, you say I get them specially trained. The SWAT team, the vehicle, the mark SWAT, so to make people afraid of them vehicle and them thing there. And then first we are citizen of people. No. Will respond rapidly to evolving emergent situation, ongoing situation, Major General GuGu GaGa said. He said, speaking yesterday on an opening at upgrade Mount Salem Police Station, which was built by Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, of a cost of approximately 47.6 million, with funding from the European Union. You see, them get fund from all about, you know. Yeah? It will serve 9,050 residents in Mount Salem and its surrounding areas. The police station has private interview room and other amenities, such as armoury, waiting area, public restroom, and parking. Parking, you know, build the parking like that. Anyway. So, construction was undertaken as part of the build phase of zone of special operation, now in a place in the community, and is keeping with the trust by the Ministry of National Security to rehabilitate police station across the island. JSIF has been managing the social intervention aspect of ZOZO, which is instituted in Mount Salem in September 2017. Right? All right. So them say a part of that and then spend that money. Make we hear him talk and then we'll go back. We want to go to this. Because it's a quick response team. But remember that one, remember the quick response team where them that talk about the other day too? The bike team? When them that talk about that one, yeah. Them that when this are 2019. Montego Bay, St. James. Some 24 cops drawn from across Western Jamaica have been selected to form a quick response team to police in around Montego Bay. Commerce, a 3 weeks training exercise in the resort city on Monday. Apart from the training, will involve riding of motorcycle, which were chosen as the mode of transportation because of their ability to maneuver heavy traffic and challenging terrain swiftly. Speaking at the launch of training course, the commander of St. James Police Division, Superintendent Vernon Ellis, also informed that members of the squad will also be trained in area of technology. What? So we're going with that team here. We are looking at wireless devices. So wireless devices can make the big difference now. Wireless devices for communication system. So hold on. So now wireless devices are not used on the way for the communication system. What the man at all? Where I say Vernon? Me know me see police with the radio, me know say them wireless can wire not touch on them, you know. Me know say the police have the radio and it's a wireless device same way, you know. So remember just see what I say. We are looking for wireless devices for communication system. We are looking at technology that will allow you to use QR quick response phone while you are out there to scan and do your patrol visit. We are looking at these similar QR phones that we'll use to map the movement and location of our quick response team. We will also look at the historic picture of the crime situation through the overlays, and then we will do the deployment based on the historical nature of the transpires in our city. You won't just be riding. You are going to be exposed to some technology. And we are going to be giving you gadgets that make you an elite team. So, you know, an ex-elite team there, so, you know, in the bike team. We are going to give you some proper gear as well. Superintendent Ellis told the trainees. He added that a member of the quick response team will also be exposed to technology. He emphasized on the technology of the firearm assimilated training system. So, you know, it's a simulator. It's like, you know, a simulator like what they show you for fly. It's coming like when you play a game. That game is a part of like a simulator too, eh? So, you have the simulator in a firearm training and things. So, they might give them all that training there. Which you know bad. Because simulators that show you, say, right, I'm on the boop, and you shoot right, save some people and some victims and do all kind of things, you know. Which you know bad, you know. Because you will be now using some weapon that you have in simulation format. Yeah? So whatever scenario comes to mind, or whenever scenario is like to be played out there, we will all build this scenario right here, and then we will push you through right here in the training. Ed Echo of St. James Police explain. So we'd have more than one of this thing, right? And then we did have this cyber expert. Then we'd have you remember when the minister, this is 2019 to January. You remember when them say, them are going to drop the soldier, them and make them stay there. But 2019, remember, you know, when you get this 2019, you know, 2017 already, you know, remember, so them have Zozo there already, you know. Them have Zozo in the place where them tell us, say, special bike team, you know, we do much thousand of soldier, you know. Soldier were well trained, you know. More than police, you know. And this is 2019 again, where them tell about the soldier. See there? See there? Minister of National Security, Orius Chang, has disclosed a new barracks have been constructed in Montego Bay, St. James, to permanently house members of Jamaica Defence Force. Addressing the community forum in Norwood in the parish last evening, Chang said the number of 2 battalion of the JDF, which has previously based at Upper Camp in St. Andrew, will now operate in a new barracks located adjacent to the Sangster International Airport. So right, that's a soldier them there. What? We no longer have to the cost of bringing them in from Kingston and finding hotel accommodation for them at the expense. The tremendous expense. They are now permanently based in Montego Bay. They can now assist the police from here, Westmoreland, here to Westmoreland, Chang said. He further disclosed that JDF Coast Guard will also be playing a more active role in the western end of the island, protect coastlines. So we hear this nice thing before. National Security Minister assured a resident that their security will not be compromised. So it's supposed to stand firm and all right. With the state of public emergency ends on January the 31st. It never ended us in last year. He told the resident that instead of the security force withdrawing from the community, their presence will be increased right across the parishes, right across. That never happened. That never bring forth something, right? Chang said, while the security force will no longer have the same powers, they will be carrying out policing activities in communities. According to him, there has been an improvement in residents giving vital information to security forces about criminal and their activities since the security measures were established a year ago. Sang issued a stern warning to members of the security force not to abuse the right of residents in execution of their duties. Any member of security force who abuse any of you citizens, ensure that you either report the matter to their superior or even me. We will not tolerate any form of abuse of our citizens by police or military, the National Security Minister said. That's why you see me, yeah, that's why we expose them, Chang. Saying? That's how you say, but people still get abused now and more and more. In the meantime, Chang, who is also a member of the parliament for West St. James, announced a multi-million-dollar water supply improvement project for Norwood. Yeah, up in a flanker. All right, so I could hear, before we dissect, so I could hear from the Prime Minister say, yes, sir, and then I could hear from the great GuGu. Yeah, let me hear from him, yeah? Hear this.
To other news, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is blasting people who continue to criticize the government over its handling of the country's crime problem.
That's the problem alone. You can't blast people. So if somebody says something and it not work right, and it not right, what you do? You blast them? If you talk out? You blast them? You can't blast them, man. Yes, I say.
Data from the police show that murders so far this year have increased when compared to the corresponding period last year. O'Shane Masters has more.
The Andrew Holness administration has been chastised by the opposition for not disclosing the plan to reduce murders and shootings. Data from the Jamaica Constabulary Force up to July 10 show there were 743 murders compared to 715 in the corresponding period for 2020. But Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the force is not about putting a band-aid on crime. He says a knee-jerk reaction to a flare-up in murders has not worked and will not work if there is to be any substantial reduction in the country's murder figures.
All right, so let me tell you something though. You see, when him say it will not work, and it not work, and it will not work if you have can just put a band-aid, that are the truth. See? Because when him come and say when them run election, and I say if when them have government, him have the remedy for self-crime and sleep for do what it wasn't the truth. So if him just keep truthful, you see me I say him better off. So now him come to talk the truth there so and say it will not work. We have said long time it can't work. Even the Zozo or whatever it not work like that. It have a thing where you have to go deal with and we are telling a long time. But when I pay this bag of bing and them advisors and see my country are going on that still at the value and all kind of things now my country going on a press a bit and them still a chat about a crap. See? That when just say make sense. It not gonna work. Where am I do not work? Unless him know and him just want just a power grabbing or something. You see me I say? Make go and hear him.
But the government also has to invest in long-term measures. There
Yeah.
will be no political benefits for those long-term measures. But nonetheless, we will have to do it.
So you say him know what I say. There's no political benefit in the long-term measure. But when you run campaign, you can't go say if me win, me have the remedy for crime. Say that mislead people. You see, when you come straight to people and talk to them, make them know if you say X or X, you know, say that now work, just talk to them and then people are say that man are honest. We can't deal with them. But no go around the sanding and do power grabbing and then come with a bag of foolishness. It don't make no sense. Go and hear him.
It's why he says people can continue to criticize his administration for what they term a lack of direction in the reduction of crime across the island.
But you have a lack of direction. So you can't say people like me, you throw them to me to set speed. Because when we point it out, I show say it now work, then what you have to do, come talk. You have to change up the plan.
Criticisms, Commissioner, they will pick on us every day. It is our job to be picked on.
Yeah, they will be picking us. Now pick by you. Huh? But you're right. You have to get picked and set speed. You're right. You understand? Any government in there, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You have to get fired. But you're talking about, man.
You will hear all kinds of things being said, half of which are not true, not researched.
What do you mean by not true and not research? Stop for that. You know, when you hear a man just come and just say fake news and why you start for that say not true, you're still not true. Last year, the murder rate, the 10th of July, you have X amount more people dead, more than were dead the same correspondent time last year. Okay? So it's true. So you gotta say it's not true. Come on now.
But I am certain, Commissioner, that we will maintain the political capital to stay the course, to see the benefits of making these long-term investments, which may not have.
So people, when they run an election, Prime Minister either talks a long-term investment. If me do win, you have a long-term investment. You say you have because the crime. You go on platform out for cry. Cause the other party couldn't anger crime. You have the remedy for crime. You understand? So if you say that, people want to see that. People want to sleep with them door open. And some people try to sleep with them window open and get gunshot same place down where you're there right now. When they down that side there. Yeah.
Results.
In the meantime, Police Commissioner Major General Antony Anderson,
a.k.a. Mr. GuGu. So I could hear what GuGu has said now. But what am I going to do and make the change, eh? You're the great GuGu here now.
as he's looking at getting over 200 members to create a specialized team to respond to crime within St. James. This as the parish continues to record a high number of murders. According to the JSIF's crime statistics, 85 murders have been committed in the parish this year compared to 63 last year.
Similar to what
persons saw probably on social media at Oaklands the other day, or SWAT teams, etc., here in St. James, that can respond very rapidly to evolving, emerging situations or ongoing situations, and locating them up in Montego Hills.
Both Major General
So I'm locate it up now, Montego Hills. I tell you, it's a SWAT team. So you say I can't mark SWAT. If you have the soldier, elite, well trained, and it couldn't cut down the crime, and you have Zozo and SOE, and you can tell me say you can put 200 man on. Let's stand with the soldier. The soldier back down the toe. It's there. Say you have be a soldier, well trained, and the crime still a go on. You tell me say the special elite team now come do. We want to show you a bike team the other day in 2019. A matter of fact, in a Kingston, them have a bike team where I do lap coach. You remember me show that I asked what kind of training this? 4 of them on one bike. You don't want to train and then carry TV camera and show people how you train with phone up on one bike. And then you have some people buying it. You them know. Then you know you have to learn for ride and you see if somebody gets shot, or you take him up and put on a bike. Or you put 4 people here that make yourself a real target now for them finish kill you. Because you retreat, you head back, you turn, and you drive away from the crime. But man, gunman can just a boom boom and just start show your whole body, everything. The one I want to dead off. Who said that don't even make no sense because you don't not think. You understand? You not think you couldn't under every fire and then you can use a bike. A man injure, get a rifle bullet or something and then him drop. I don't know how I'm going to sit down up on a bike. And then him hold on like a pillion and then you ride. You're not dead. But I don't know him that hold on upon that neither. Saying? I don't know him that hold on upon that neither. I don't know. You know, some people just talk about foolishness. But we're tired of them foolishness over the years. Them just sit down and talk with them and talk and people take it. Because they love party. We have to show them up. You understand?
and Prime Minister Andrew Holness were speaking at the opening of the newly constructed Mount Salem Police Station on Wednesday. The facility was built by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, at a cost of approximately $45 million with funding from the European Union. O'Shane Master.
So, the paper tell 47. Hey, them not easy, you know. Everything me watch, you know. And them put their stance at 45. Listen, when they can't get two news media, 2 different things. When you have an ear, you use a 47 point something million, and then in a print, it's a 47 million. 47 point at mil. I go 48. So you have to make up your mind how much money spent to. See? Let me tell you something. The best way to fight, you know, fight crime. You prevent crime. You understand? You create because enough job I create. But when you look up some foreigner come and get a job and a search work. You understand? The art is there. When the people them come out, you should have said, hey, job creation, here what no. A long time when I look over the road. We have an engineer them and them things. What ministry works? Well, we need to borrow money, but put a bag of Chinese to come build a road for we. Why? Can you imagine enough of them people who go UA and them things and do engineering and because we have some of the best doctors, then we have nurses, we train a lot of people. So want to the engineer them. Why do it far enough to come build a road for we? Why? The money that come out back out of your country. And about where I borrowed plus with tax. Plus with interest, enough interest. Plus with interest. You have to pay it back, you know. Them take it out of the money. It's like them and get pay out tight and then get bigger pay. Because I'm sure now you have people where can I get $12 a day. Man football and them say, alright, Chinese at them say come back. When it get better. Them anger people right across the board like nothing. Them in your country work. Why? You have some job and you create some job. Why you about money and then give these people for enough to build our place? Why when I get some people and they were even we should have from them coming first time we have people and mark them. I'll train up to do what and deal with it. I road we are building now. And a skyscraper road. See? And not like and then the road where Chinese are building is like them a shake way up more, them a build gully. Marcus Sky drive a flood that flood. Halfway trip, force me see it flood. Force. In my life, I never see that up there so the part that flood yet. Come down more some road we have flood right now with, cause it's like sandy gully, you know, like I drive through a gully when rain fall and they come down, you know, now where water for run, so it just build up and when you look flooding the people carrying all kind of things. See, people should ask to government right now, left, right and center. No joke about it. You understand? No joke. Left, right and center them should have get sued, but no, them not get that. You understand? And then GuGu, cause the thing I with you in a GuGu. I with the great GuGu. Now watch an interview with you in a GuGu, and I tell you say, boy, the interview that show me, me don't want to show the people. They can't show it, I just laugh. Now me don't want you feel no way, you know? Me are virgin. You see? Great Gaga. But come on, straighten out the things to man. Yeah, nobody tell you what no special team because if you have soldier, well, them well trained. Saying in a Jamaican terms. Than the police where get soldier them well trained always go, you know, do them thing. And the soldier them not cut down this. That means 200 police or 200 police are only just a bike police. Now some of East Kingston, now they lap Scoochie. Now they I say what go here? And I tell we say every train this Antarctica and wait to do. Stupidness. See? Make a try to create some employment. I make a try to reach the youth. Them Chang, let me tell you the best thing to do in your community, in your constituency. What you do is see like I want to keep election. And you can reach out to the people and send bus and sit in with them. Sit in with the people them. And you are the member of parliament. And who is a member of parliament in the next part of them? Malawi Fort, go sit in with the people them. Go from street to street. Make sure you do every street. Take your time and do it. You need to do it. Sit in with them. Say if you have street A and street B a war, call me. I go into some great ideas now. Police, no walk with no long gun or nothing. Revenge killing and one and all kind of thing. When you see them a kill them a kill each other. Sit in with them, make the police them go. Make the police them carry them own chef. Carry some football, carry some domino. Police when you can't do it, you know. Vernon you can't do it because you down there, you know. You can't do it, you know. Instead of the long gun and blah blah blah. No. Them play them game and thing, go sit in with them and tell them, so listen me. You see when I keep up this and I kill on yourself, I wanna dead. Wanna be when I carry this. All you do is just kill out on yourself, now put it nowhere. And then we are come in and come lock up, who forget lock up or anybody else. It don't make no sense. But we are doing a destroy a community. Take it out in a football. Talk to me. See me number here, talk to me. Talk to any one of them man under my command. Anybody. Not afraid for talk. And then you hear things. Because if the people them start trusting you, hear things. And you know, we know ill intent like take down name and like school. No, that's called it normal. Same like how you see in Afghanistan now, you notice the government there, if you can chat to the Taliban and you see enough more players involved now because Taliban them advanced since the US drought, you know. You understand? See Russia just keep a meet a Kurdistan or what name. One of them, side of them. Them just keep a meeting with the Taliban and the government of Afghanistan. Because them a rush. And I drop place and some fighters where them think them train with that. Some of them just move and I give them free up. And you have some woman affect in that place because the Taliban them strict, you know. So them are going and them Islamic and you have some of them strict now. Woman they can't do certain things and them things about teach and them things they have a lack of one side. No more school, no more. So them strict. So them are trying to cut a deal. If we done the war. So sometimes you have to do these things because you have a bargain because the youth them are doing revenge killing and them things there. Them are kill because man kill your mother, you know. You but me sitting at the police force, police said as a queen man, police was gonna kill back man. It's a revenge killing. So even if the police force had do that, what you expect the youth them to do? The other day when the police them in a Spanish town, the 3 police them will get shot up and thing. And then go kill the youth at COVID. Find him and kill him. Then they go kill the next one where they injure. Or more like the one where they injure. Saying? And you know hear nothing about it when them say them carry him back and go kill him. Him did injure and them say Dr. Carl. See? So police do it and more than one time. He said, do this no stone and curl. Oh, we kill him because him fire off away. No, so. We do revenge killing to another force. And that bad. Because we can't get to know where this come from or where come from. If it's some police cinema or some politician that who did one that police have to do or nothing. Then they just go and just kill a man and say him. And the argument done. But if I say it gonna either. But you know the revenge killing too. We shit bad. It's bad. See? So now have a mentality, the African mentality, but them that like kill, and the kill are the solution. Can't be the solution in your country. Saying a man dead and then nothing no solve. And then you said solve. I tell the nation that, but sometimes who has said solve and them do the murder. We see it up more than one time. It happen I get to too. Oh man come and say, yeah, I them man there, but and them do nothing. See? So it happening and they get to too. And we know that. So we get up our about these things. We know about it. See? Say yo, them things happen where other man get blamed. For things where them not do. You understand? So GuGu, you know, and the MP for the year. So me just take my advice. Go around and sit down and find out which set of road the man them come from our and go there and keep meeting. Keep more than one set of meeting. The police should have do that long time. Instead of going with gun, because them when they see you come in and with all the respect, them now say, yo, me don't want to shoot up this and start because the man them come talk to you and see. And you get to see them. You get to see them in person, who. You know, go there with no fire force. You go there every Saturday now, every Sunday when you go there, go make them play some football and thing. You see how the people them warm up to you and when them hear them start telling you. Me I tell you a better way for reach out. Who can get some of the commerce in a St. James? Yeah, them the president for the commerce, make the people them get some work. Who not have the work about them can do on a skill center and them thing they would make up and spend back a little thing. But what I'm to know? You see? It work out more cheaper than what we not do right now. Now we not get vote. People them are voting now this, you know. So we can go out and draw them and put them in the bus and give them the $5 and give them all kind of little things and them come vote for you. And we can't do that for them. To save them life, we not joke at them. And GuGu, we have said the little thing we not talk about SWAT, like a vehicle mark SWAT, so you them are afraid of the youth them. It's a soldier and them thing that still are going on and kill people. Why them are set vehicle 200 man mark SWAT? I'm afraid of it. Oh, the SWAT team, what the SWAT team do? You go for one man in a thing, the SWAT team. There's some vehicle mark SWAT and you just put some money in some heavy gears. A man in a building, they come down town and them get him out and whatever. You want to see going on Oaklands. When they just full of Oaklands and make a bag of excitement. See? A man up there, if you can't do, you can't take it down, so you have him. Him not there a bush run going to hill and get away. Him there in a building and there in a room where I do jump off a building unless I jump off and kill himself. So you get, for as long as in that place, I get him. If you go female, I get him. See? Of course I get him. Unless I kill himself and then only get him body or something. I play stupid matter and I'm not with him, I only go for him. So you can't use Oakland as an example and say, like what we say at Oakland. You them be in a ramp. See? They might kill each other. See? But nobody tell you what now, like the team I want to put and base them that you have soldiers the whole barracks. Yeah? But them say, second battalion, 2 battalion, them say 2, second battalion. Same thing. Second battalion. Based down in the West down in Mobay. Eh? And then that's 2019, you know say this. When we have Zozo, when we have more than 1,000 soldiers and them things down on the side there, and police. And if that stop it, I use 200 man and say SWAT team and it stop it. And you tell me that? That's the crime plan? Come on, talk better than that to a man. Stop talking to me like I idiot. You idiot not the one you man. You understand? Let me tell you, you are going to show the company the thing, but I get wired up because we don't deal with that, you know. We want some solution to the problem. And we fling out enough solution, we fling out, we go now. Enough, remember, you know, a free solicit advice when I get, you know. When I have advisors when I pay 20 million, you know. A year when I 15 and them thing there. I never tell them, say, I look 1 cent for money, we just do it for a country. The same but we I say, we can sit down and tell us that now work, and it never work. The Zozo come in, Zozo have when I say it have intervention and all that, and it not work. Because you now go in and sit in. Remember, you know, them 2 set of people are war. Anytime when they lift up, them are war again. Them over here kill a man and a mother. And them sister and them 1 hour. Him just have it in head and him rather dead, him can kill back some of them people here. And you have man over here so I kill them people, brother and what have you. So them have it. So them always a think about for a while. Nobody talk to them. They go come in and just search up and just there. And with pay gun and nobody not say nothing to nobody. It not quash. Because them over here, you would trust them if them kill your mother and think you feel so okay. Because I tell you how Jamaica run. A man hurt one of your family. Even if you have got through, you know in your head unless you can live careless. He might think, he might pray you. And this is what cause the thing I tell him I come from my barn and go, Rockford, my barn and go. He might pray you because them kill somebody for you. So he might think, say, okay, you are praying. And you are move. So he might pray you. Unless you know you're not praying. And then you might just see my ear and you don't know in your head. You back and some look at dark and thing, he may slap you. If you just get fit, just him can't sleep, you know. Until you move out of the way, kind of know because you have man and man, them just live, just sit down all 6 years, wait for you longer than and they slap you. We know it work. We not ask, we know it work. So yeah, that's why we say we need truth and cancellation. I remember not like my band of them uptown when I know them. I'm band a real ghetto. Real tough garrison, Rockford that. You understand? Because some man where you see alive, me tell you before and I can't talk gunshot one of them, you know. Things happen already where girly and cocky and Pepsi them and them things that them go take out and go kill. Man go kill them. 6 of them one time. Them for go mock church. I never even come to church. Why? Them little son with a gun. And police, Rockford police get involved. The man them go and kill them. This about back in the 80s. Tie them back here and be a rifle bullet. Skinny them and go up there. So how much? Them you know Pepsi them. That's a John. See? So remember, you know, we can just go through some things. And I'm not ask, I tell you. And like somebody tell me, you know, we live through it. I was there. And I'm still here. See? You have some man, them have up some man and them do some boom boom and them say peace. And them call peace. And there is no peace because them just call peace because politicians just come and say, yeah man, and buy them some liquor. And man think everything alright, a man just go up there, man, a time pedal, a man go and shoot at it. And them up there, and the man them call and say, yeah man, everything alright now, boom, 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 and when you look at year and a half and 2 years, and them slap him, them see man slap him, and cars back a wall. And the politician come and say peace again. It's not done the way that you have to go in and try have a truth and cancellation because nobody, them just buy some liquor and say, we're not done the thing man because no cool down no blah 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 blah. We see them thing that happen and it flare up. Man and man have up man. Man lick down people, man father and them thing down run away. And then friend him back. And when he come back, them buy and lick and everything and them alright. And them done him. Can't think them out, yeah man, you're good man. And then more than a year and thing and them tell him, yeah man, everything good man. They mash him up. So you live in a place where you see the one of these things. And that's how get around. So we know it run. And I like, it's a thing for go on. So we are telling you, I give you valid point and advice. Advice is we can uplift the thing. You want truth and cancellation. But if you fight it with big gun, that now make them done. When man and them family get hurt and dead. Alright, let me show you something now. Look what going down in West Kingston. See? Look what going in a jungle and women on them side now. The 10-year-old them say them a pass, right? And a man just come in a car, boom, 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 and knock him. You have people that have that up. If I hear you that you say, yeah. I might have some uncle and some sitting on them things and they have some resources they are firing on them things. Remember, you never in a war. But them dry in no because you say, boy, I'm looking never this. I'm looking this alright. No man. I hear. Because when you live in a place, you will hear about who and them things. You don't have the time about police and them things. The man I say, them forget what. You say a man that know whenever I have handing something and not think evil, you are getting think evil because every time you look at people can never have film son or film grandson or something, I say, I saw them go and I forgot wipe them out back. Somebody I forgot dead for them. And then serious. So you can hear even for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months or something, somebody are dead back. Where there's a woman, where there's this and that, you say need truth and cancellation, it not gonna stop. Not gonna stop. Because you don't know who you know. Them not gonna go and tell the police. Because them know say don't now come out of that and sometimes you have one name card and them things. Them are taking them one hand. And them kind of body are going to Jamaica. See? So if I not say get less robbing, you get some robbing and pay the last and thing, but them killing there and some personal thing them are going with. So it's better when police go in an area and go sit in with them, find out what caused the whole of this. But we're not killing ourselves, so you can't reason with the youth them. We reason enough youth, you know. Me personally, it's enough youth, man. But change enough youth, man. And them thinking, man. Work, man, don't follow that, man. Just saying and the war thing, the boom bam bam. Me stop war before, man. And this is from 90s, and me stop war, but it a bubble up. And me never depend on island, and me do some boom boom and one man, so bloop blap blap on me ear. You know, me just tell them, I tell them man them place, listen me. All over play my one first stop on a fuckery. See him we alone some say. And up to the day, me can't call man on the phone and tell you say, who alone some one of the man them just get 3 shots the other day in the foot. And I'm saying, remember say, are you come draw away out and say, you must do them thing and them thing, they're foolish is that. No, because you're the man them grew up, so when you hear that one man say boop and one man, you say, well no, why? You say foolish is them thing, yeah. Them listen to me. Said good. See? And this is from the 90s. See? But them youth know, them brother listen because them know say me now beat up the man, you know. And I like me, I tell you say, hey, yo, you took me on my ears and I say, yo, stop this. And the next man say boom boom boom. And me say stop. And I like them, I attack them one another because them know me keep neutral. So I like me, I tell a man and I beat up a man. And I say boop back back. And then a man say, right, me drop off from my guard and then man come attack him and do him thing. No. For you ear, I tell them point blank, you know, see what me I do. You know, say, I hear that, you know, say, I be a fool thing and I go on with. What do we play marble together, what I do? So give a speech, a politician, then mash up the thing. Especially in East Kingston too. Enough more place. Tell me, I tell you no. See? So me use my influence and do a lot of things. To stop this, because that's our revenge. That's foolishness. That's foolishness. It don't cause more and more people for dead and them thing there and then. You know, you can't ban and go in a place and mash it up. Foolishness. And you can't ban and go in a place and want to turn down. If you want to take example, if you set example that people can follow after you say, hey, we ban and go. Remember everything when I go through, me go through that. If we say we go and see go play a sea lake, we do the same thing. We go up on the hill, we go climb the hill first, second, third hill and do yeah, we do the same. We go back same thing. Everything we want to do, we do it. See, one thing we not do. We not go follow, pick up no gun, shoot a friend them, do this, giant gang, smoke, drink, not my style. See? Come and carve out a thing, me is not a yes man. Yeah, man, I'm not a yes man, man, I'm not do the yes man thing, man. So I keep it real. Now when I talk, no man can't come and call and say, yeah, man, but don't some, yeah, man, how we used to smoke the biggest stollish on them thing, and now. See? And look what you want to know, strong, you have strong mind, you know. Remember, you know, me no move with all of the veterans. You have a time, it's so much part of me, you have a time when the man, them I take crack, I take coke, artists too. Same like how you move with style and them thing. I'm going to move with too much people where, you know, them get up on the thing. We not condemn nobody. See? Them under them drugs and them thing there. And if you can't help them, one man look at me one time and say, boy, loan some. Some man smoke them weed, you know, nobody no book back because I try to reach to him. Because I never want, you know, you try reach him to give him some advice. So, he knows that I try to reach to him and him say something. I'm do, you know. And him talk, him alone. No, man, I feel me make me do what I do, you know. So, me love him. You see? You understand? So, you know, you talk and that's in the music. So you have some man who allow them tie up and you and them move that close. No man never look at me and say, loan some, take a draw, or loan some. You man, you have to drink this or them. Them know say, no, that because to me, you diss me. So them know from me, talk from long time, them know say, okay, now bring that to him, because if him say no like that, him I get mad, you know. Because this, you can diss him for true, you know. You just leave me out of something. You see me I say? That's how we grow. I'm thank God that's how we grow, you know. We have to go up on a different level. We always see the arms house if I point out arms house. See? When you say arms house, if I point out arms house. See? Alright, I'm going to show you my powers. Look at now. Look at my card, man. My card, I'm going to say I can't card him right now. I'm going to see if him can. I'm going to see if him pick up right now. Right, I'm going to card that man, yeah. I just call one man, yeah. See if him phone I pick up. You remember I say, I'm not earth strong. Yo, what on? But me there. No say nothing, can you up on my live?
Yeah.
Alright, good. What on? Me just say I call her quick. But
Yeah, man.
I know I'm earth strong, you know, sir, tomorrow I swear earth strong and the next day mines, you know. Some of them are going, I can't, you don't know that already, man. Hey, me just give some people some look a rundown, see? You remember, coming out to say nothing much. In the up in the 90s, that's all. You remember, a man come to me, even you they talk to me. And me I say, cause them have a little war out there. You remember me I telling you, say, don't know, look of foolishness. Eh? Yeah, and you remember, the liquor thing. Uno ever go on with anything, you know, so you're done with the foolishness completely. From them time there. Eh? Over 20 years that. Allow me I tell?
No.
Over 20 years that. Yeah? And what we do? What keep for sure in a them like up in the 90s there, so when after Tiger crash. Remember what fly go with you, me carry you too. Yami Bolo. Myself, wifey. Yeah? And we carry some other people who go Barbados, go do the show. And the band. The right band. Alright. I'm fly out and Alright. And we will do more show and them things, you know, right under this. You know, see, you just like a certain things, you know, follow nothing at all. You just ease way. Eh?
Yeah, kind of right.
Alright.
I want to go on if the shipment of ganja money come or, you know, share good. I say, boy, I'm in a foreign, 1 5 to turf and corner. And 5 to say, boy, I'm money I make. So I say, boy, I like enough money I make. I say, what you talking about? I don't know the money I make. I say, yes, man. Look like something go on and money come, I ain't not share good. I say, man, I fight. I say, boy, that's the thing, you know, them money I don't do, them things different, you know, them not think about money. Then I'm more gun and them thing then who want the most gun pan turf and run turf and that's a film problem.
Alright.
That's Jamaica right now.
Then that me I talk about that them
Alright.
Can
I run money?
No, you see. No, sir. Man, I do revenge killing for nothing at all. I follow him friend them pressing button. So some man know as a friend say, boom, boom, my friend get hurt, a man I say, he make a defend this, and I be a revenge killer where I say, you don't not do a foolishness. Stop it. Be a revenge killing as well, you know. As one man, them rise back. Kiara drive through, man are dead. I mean, I say, but it will not do no sense so far. It don't make no sense. See? Alright. That's how you see me I talk about.
Listen, man, the reason why I leave the game, I try to reward in a bad Mr. Arsenal, which is not right.
Then that me I tell you.
Bad man, I say you're prison. Those and Zeeks are the one man, I still try to go. The system mash them up. You can't be the system for that.
Yeah,
10 and 20 years, I could be in and doing more finding.
That not show them, man. That's what I show them, you know. See me I say. Alright. No, but you see, that's how we are trying to do the I tell you, so I try to reach to the youth them because the youth them loyal to some man where push them out to, you know. See? Some man will use them and push them out. Cause man I say boom bam bam and my man a revenge. Oh, and him going on him said them anyways. I'm going to get in trouble, no man, no business with you. Eh.
I'm not trying to tell you to win the system change. Jamaica have America now first world. Right now, different thing I want. Man, I don't know that. Man, I left behind because the man them don't have me able to see that with a van. I come and play bargain and I work my team. Say, no, man, I won't do it. I mean, you do the crime now, I wait them for the I wait, I'm not a prison fee.
But them to do that long time, them to come with them to play bargain long time. A long time I want them do it. Yeah? Me see it, man. Me see it. Me see it. But tell me what now. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. But you know what I'm glad with that now, brother. You know I'm glad with that. Let me tell you why I'm glad with that now. You have some politicians and them get their order, you know. A long time we have something like that. So No, but them call them name. Yeah, and some police care that too. So you see, these things are good things. So when them pass them thing a long time, we want the us pass it because me want the youth them to come out and talk because you what them do know. I know them want to kill the youth them know, you know. Because when them get harder, them are send police come kill the youth them faster now because if the youth them go talk and them are go to prison. Some more youth are go dead now. Cause remember them use the youth and then use police to do them dirty work too, you know. So they want them up there, so them are, you understand? Some more youth are dead now, because when them send a man, them are saying go kill him quick. Alright. You see me I say? Me there, yeah, me that not try to show you family man. That not show you, you know. Me tell them say, hey, when we born and grow, it's not a pretty place. And if we can come out, Essa, I mean I tell you, not a better place. Blackfoot are one of the toughest place. We not even ask them. And the youth them was serious stand up for the youth them when we say up and down. But tell me what now. We wanna put head and say we do this and we do it and it work. You know, so me draw you out of some things. All the other day when you get canned, all the other day when you get shot. The police call me and tell me say, you know, it's a boom bam bam. And I say, You understand what I say, man, I drive past. You know, you just come from your work and thing and you get shot down. Eh? And remember, you know, if I did one time back, down in up there, how much time I boy I do that, you know, so the whole place mash up, you know. But you're a big man, you know, that foolishness. He won't even do that. They won't even try that. Eh? He won't even try it. And I may tell? No. Alright. So you see, yeah, man. You see me, I said one time I try that, I worries. But you're a big man and you're boom bam bam. See? Alright. That me I try to show them. Alright, that's nothing. I call you back, you know, because me there go and do my thing. So if anything later, family. Later. Yeah man, later. Cool, bless. Yo. Alright, cool. Yeah man, people, let me tell you something. I want thing with me, you know. That's why I say I can't do like a Prime Minister say. If me say one thing, I can't tell you this. I can't take my phone and call and I don't go people, I don't have no time for that. You understand? We don't do power struggle and all kind of foolishness. Not doing something. You see? But you draw enough people out of certain things and open them eye. Because you're them born and going at the same thing as me do this. And man, they won't listen to me. That's what me I say. And my money can't go into some foolishness. See? And if me know you, me take you for you. Let me tell you this. Some people me know them just know you like me know you as this. Me don't know you as them devil, turbo, monster and all kind of thing. So when I talk to you as you. You understand? So certain things me make it go in my head. Me see something and it's wrong and I can be attack and say, no man, that's wrong man. I can tell you say it's wrong man. Because I know say you are going over the thing I come to you and say, no man, stop it man. It's no good man. And same thing more the police them to do. Me I tell you say me talk to people and done that. And I call him, and I can call all the other man too. Done. Over 20 years. Done. From me hear that. And from my people me know. And them up, no, you have to tell them I'm foolish, it's a foolishness. It don't make no sense. And it work. So me tell you say, you know, if you are running with big gun and blah 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 blah, you have people if them can't trust you because they know say he's not a backbite and you try to set up nobody and them thing. If you say book and talk to them and they know say okay, loan some talk so me know some man not gonna attack me and man not gonna attack me because them man we respect them man them not gonna do that. Me good. See? Me good. We come from ghetto, we know get to work. Same thing the politician them to start to go like how long there so you see little boy get shot in the head. Me know feel people them not gonna feel good none at all. You must have some little uncle or something or some cousin there where might have stay away and know and have access to things. Them are gonna retaliate. You understand? And when they retaliate, you might have did and you say, boy, it's a old man or something. And you say, boy, you them wicked, but you don't know why they retaliate. Because of these kind of things. See? These kind of things. That's why I said, me, GuGu GaGa take me advice. Strong solicit advice. Free. See? I've other ways to reach out to the youth them. And it's not about killing and heavy-handed tactic. It no work. That not work. When you try it and it not work, and I spend how much billion and it not work. You have some time I just words, and you're powerful, and people can't trust you and talk. Me not talk, because you have some police, you have some police, them go around and call people name. I mean know that. You have East Kingston police, them love do it. Because people talk to them, me hear, you know. Me hear. Because them go around and call people name, say them, a person, they say boom, bam, 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 and when you look me hear. Me not call nobody name, because we don't beat up nobody, but them do it. See? And you say no about that, right? Because them know them set of people here. So them go back, go tell them. And if you tell them people, me I hear it same way, because them people here tell me. I say, boy, I found that. Because them, remember, you not tell me something, you not tell me the full thing, you know. So them know, so me not talk, me just go now, you know, example of what I want. So I say, no, that tell me, say, boom, bam, bam, I come call my son name, and I want to come make a report, and boom, bam, bam, and police they do it, boom, bam, bam. I say, okay. You see it? So, oh, you get a better Jamaica? Can't better, man. Too much foolishness. See? Me know this, you know. I tell them some years up on the ground, I know this. See? But me no giant foolishness, and no man, I can't call in a man. Them can't tell, say, lonesome, come do this and that. No, we tell them, done. See? Me hear something ain't right. As long as me know a man there, so my respect different. Me a big man, me don't have no time for the foolishness. So me call like a big uncle or a daddy or something, and talk to you same way. And like a brother and say, no, you see that's what I do if you stop it, a foolishness. And it work. So the politician them where them people that vote for run up and down with, what if you just go sit down with them? What if the police just go there and do what? Say, carry your football, carry your thing, carry sometimes you know some draft and come play. Sit in with them and play. Whole day. Whole station who run this one on a car and say, no man, we don't need to stop. Take it out from ball. We are come, we are the beard referee. Nobody now come and them now on the station up story and them thing. Everybody are call for peace. Me I tell you that. Because them I say, yo, me live on them police and move. Them now have this, you know. Them soon every day now, them take on like a friend. Only still be police because if them come down and one them break the law, you still have to charge them. I tell them you still have to charge if you do this and them thing there. You understand? So I better want to behave on yourself and do this. And make yourself present at the place. You get less work, less stress. The area. And then, let me tell you what now. Let me talk to police. Police are like when dead body enough for them here and make them look bad enough. So sometimes if it's a bad a man dead pan, this asking the police, they make a laugh and I say, Lord, somebody you know them thing, hey, Lord, you know, easy, you know. So, for instance, if a man dead pan a road and it bad off a next police division, them police are go here, they may just roll him over the side there. Because remember that soup here, if a soup here get the dead police over here side, I look bad side, killing and go up in a film this one. They may roll him over there and them do it. No police that sit down and listen and say, oh, Lord, somebody, you know all the tactics, of course. Me know. See? So them don't want the murder because I look bad on them. They want to keep it down, feel look good. You understand? Especially the murder thing there, them don't want it on them, for them hand. They don't want it on them hand. You know, for them division. The police don't want that. So if you take on a brother thing, them brother, you know, roll him over death and them thing. I tell you. Enough police have support just sit down and laugh and say the one want something easy, you know. Him know this, of course. See? And for fight, to prevent crime, you love of dialogues. When you say rival faction one, and you see people are revenge killing and reprisal killing, you have ways, you know, come in with big gun, that not solve nothing to a man see and them run. You not catch him. You must spy out of the but remember, you know, it's a protection of death. In our next man head, he might think, say, listen, the man they come kill one of my people, them already. I'm going to go back and kill one of the people. If I protect my mother while left her or over my side, because they're going to retaliate again. And them over here are going to retaliate. So it's not going to stop. So you find out the murder rate take time, go up. Every year the same thing. Politicians just come and keep a meeting and just talk. You don't talk to one-on-one. You want to know where to come from. You want to reason with them. Make them have a trust in you one-on-one. You want to reason with them. Play football, play this and put them together. And make them see themselves and own as police. Just take me advice, man. Look straighten out Jamaica, man. They be on the tactic now work. Them policing thing and now work, you know. No, and I say it work, man. Foolishness. You understand? Yeah, my brother just tell me now, I tell me say, you know, with them pass or whatever, of course. No see them pass, but them what the Lord now. I know enough youth are dead because them use enough youth to go do. To go to eat man work. And them use police too. So they use police and use youth kill police. And then send back police to kill youth. Because enough of the big man them dirty bad, you know. So if it's that thing where you can cut deal and get them now, although them pass that them just realize where them pass, me shouldn't even say it because them all say, but I chew him attack, you know, hearted. That means if I said a little man there, so boom, bam, 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 enough of the politician and them dirty, woman and man, them send go kill people. Them send and kill people. No joke about it. Them use man for kill people. And when them ready, them send and kill back man. Enough of the man, them must sit down and watch me, them know no joke me I make. You understand? So them do a lot of things and them dirty. So we know that, so we just come and talk to him. And we can't go back. That's why you see my phone different. We can just come and go talk. Me no know foolishness. But then I know my earth time at 2 days time, so tomorrow my son wants so next day mine. So now what me I do? Play some music and do something and go and hold me, you know. And 3 days after Emperor I still see I won, you know. Yeah. Today what man? At the 18th, Mandela Earth Strong today there. It's supposed to. And GuGu one pass and John will pass already and Bojo them and merciless. Good people them I talk about, you know. Yeah man. You see me I say? Talk about good people, man. Yeah, I say my granddaughter one pass on the foot. Saying good people. And then I go in August where you know so the photo of my son, smaller son, Earth Strong, you know. 5th of my sister, 18 of my father, 28 of my daughter. What? We control the 2 months. We're there. Yeah? Lonesome, yeah. Keep it real, yeah? More fire. Up.